have been waiting all morning for this. Joy, you went, what happened to you?
You know, I just moved, so I had to buy waste paper baskets, right? So I go into this local, store, big store in the neighborhood.
High-end.
High-end.
Yeah.
I had to buy knobs, okay? It's a boring job, but somebody has to do it. So I go in there, and I say, I need a waste paper basket. So I'm looking at a bunch of them. They all look exactly the same to me. They're silver, they're white, they're clear. I said, how much is that one? $900. $900? I said, how much is that one? $30. I said, I'll take 30 of those. And then, why? So I said to her, why is that 900 and this one's 30? That one doesn't rust. Who cares if it rusts? Who buys a $900 trash can and who has even anything expensive enough to put in it? That's all. I'm just saying that it's kind of it's like a larger issue of the greed of crazy spending that we've been into for the past 10 years.
$900
She told me a lot of rich ladies go in there and buy that. What about the guy who bought the $1,300 waste basket? What is this?
Mrs. Madoff probably bought one.
No, they got it from Merrill Lynch. Yeah.
Probably.
I mean,
you think they showed it to you because it was you?
No, I just said, how much is that one?
You could buy a used car. Instead of a waste basket.
You know, I mean,
you could buy a basket.
You could buy a goat and have it eat the garbage. I mean, it's ridiculous.
But it goes to that question, you know, when is your spending out of control for you? I'm sure if you have like $1 billion, a $900 garbage can doesn't faze you. But if you only have $45, $900 seems ridiculous.
Okay, if you had $45, would you buy a pair of shoes that don't fit, that you can't walk in just because they're reduced?
These boots were they were like $300, and then it was like, it was like a 50% off sale, and it was 15% if you came in that day, and if you smiled, it was another 10%.
Walk in them.
So I got them like a size and a half too big. They was $40.
Slipping off her heels all morning.
But what is the point of buying shoes that you can't wear anywhere?
Yeah.
That's $40 you could have eaten.
No, I've been wearing these boots.
Oh, she said you can't walk in them.
She just has to wear 8 pairs of socks with them to fit.
And that is why they make socks. Would you have bought these?
No.
Just because it's on sale, you don't have to buy it.
Exactly. You would buy a dress that you couldn't wear that was too small, only because it was on sale.
Look, they pinned this back. It's too big. Well, you just pin it up.
Own it.
But I'm telling you, it's cute. I would have bought it. You just pin it up. You take it.
So you buy the stuff that interests
if
you.
If it was $900 and they had one of those sales and they marked it down, I'm a clearance person. I like buying stuff online.
You have to be discerning.
I don't like so much clearance. I don't like, because a lot of people touch it.
I like clearance. No, but clearance is
No. I want to go to a store where I know everything hasn't been touched.
That works for brassieres.
I don't touch brassieres.
That works for brassieres and underwear, but shoes, no.
See, I don't understand it.
Right now, they have some fabulous stuff on sale. I mean, I've always liked stuff.
Everywhere. What do you have against calling a bra a brassiere?
I don't know. It's like
like an old lady.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it sounds. It's just like I think when I was little, I don't know. I heard it. I like bra.
You like
brassiere.
It makes you think of your auntie with hair sticking out of her chin.
That's why I use it. It's a funnier word than bra. Bra's not funny.
Bra's not funny.
Brassiere.
Brassiere is funny.
I don't think of you that way, Whoopi.
As a brassiere?
I think of you as an old lady with hair coming. I think of you as young and hip.
I am young and hip, and listen, I am so man. I don't wear a brassiere or a bra. But I will tell you, I have hired 2 small people to walk around like this. Speaking of spending money,
when they're done with you.
Absolutely. They will have big muscles by the time they're done with me. Now, headlines and gossip sites keep talking about the alleged $50,000 haircut that Jennifer Aniston got while on a press tour. The truth is, that figure factors in things like plane tickets and hotel rooms, as well as how long the stylist has been there. Because we've seen all these movies and these TVs, the reality shows about the haircut. These people charge a lot of money, and when they do these high-end hairstyles, if you're there for a week, you know, it could be up to $10,000. I mean, it's kooky.
You feel kind of bad because you don't want Jennifer Aniston to get this label like she's spending all this money on a haircut, because that wasn't the cost of the haircut.
That wasn't
the extemporaneous stuff that came along.
That's another area that has been affected by inflation, because I remember 10 years ago it was $20 for a blowout. Now it's like there's somebody in New York who charges $800 for a haircut.
And they have people who go to that.
You know, that is the woman. She was charging. She was charging. Well, she talks about. She was charging $750.
To blow your hair dry?
Well, wait. She did the haircut. This goes back a little bit. You remember when Meg Ryan had that sort of layered hair?
Yeah.
And women flocked to her because they wanted the Meg Ryan hair comb, and she opened her own salon.
To sleep with Brad Pitt along with the blowout.
You have to recognize that people who have the money to get what they want the way they want it, they're going to go where that person is.
And you can't judge them.
So you don't think that you should have a conscience about this in this economy?
You know what? I am not going to say to anybody you can't. Because the reason I say that, Joy, is because they may feel that I spend too much money in Barnes & Noble. Someone else might feel that you spend too much money on your apartment. Someone might feel so we all have to. It is relative to who you are.
On this show, when Bill Getty and I, especially big celebrities, we have been asked to pay the round trip first-class airfare for the makeup and hair people, and whatever the cost is, not just for the women,
and
folks.
Their rate.
Not just for the women, but for the men.
Oh yeah.
This is part and parcel of their look, and
that's also
I think
their
they
job,
mentioned.
so,
I think they mentioned Jennifer Aniston because her hair looks like it isn't done, and that's part of her charm. That
I think they were just trying to mess with her. I think so.
But the thing that bothers me about this is that they are looking, we, the media, looking to find something wrong.
Yeah.
Why are we looking, not us necessarily, to find something wrong? What can we say to bring down Jennifer Aniston, or bring down this one, or whatever it is? And that, today. We can hope that we are with all the trouble we're all in together. What's that word we used before?
Democracy?
Unified?
Kumbaya.
Barbara wanted to know what kumbaya meant, which means come by here, my lord. But people are using it as a negative. They're saying, oh, someone's having a kumbaya moment, like it's a bad thing.
I want it to be a warm, good thing.
It's a warm, fuzzy thing.
I want a little warmth and fuzziness, like a warm, fuzzy thing.
What I want to do, and I want us all to hold hands. Okay. And we want y'all to come back by here.
Come back by here.
Because we have more hot topics. Okay.